Hey guys, I just want to give a quick update to what's going on with my channel because I've been like missing in action for a very long time, right? So I'm not dead and I haven't quit. What happened was my computer at the beginning of the summer I was downloading the summer patch for Genshin and then my computer malfunctioned and I couldn't actually log in and do anything. I know I could have just factory moded it, however I had important data in there because I'm a content creator for VR chat as well and I have a lot of rooms that people currently use daily and I didn't want to lose that data, and I didn't have those rooms backed up yet because they were older versions and I was still updating them one by one to the latest version of VR chat and then saving it. However, some of those rooms that people use the most I haven't got around to updating it, so I didn't want to lose those rooms for the people that use it. So I was clinging to the hope that I could salvage that data from my computer before I factory mode it. However, I'm not really good with computers, and me passing it from hand to hand, person to person, trying to solve the problem and get it fixed, which it was fixable, it actually ended up destroying my computer. But the reason why it took so long is I was holding onto hope that I could salvage that stuff, and that's why I haven't made videos in, since like before the summer. However, once I realized my computer was done for, then I got a new computer and now I'm back to Genshin. I missed a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just catching up on all the lore and story and playing it. I missed the summer event and a bunch of stuff. It's horrible. It's horrible that I haven't been able to play because I love Genshin. But anyway, I haven't quit, and I actually over the summer and till now I've been thinking about ways to improve the channel and how to make the videos better and the lore easier to understand. And I've actually went back, watched my own videos and paid attention to the lore more and went over Gnosticism with a fine-tone brush, and I realized I actually made one mistake when explaining the lore, and then I made an assumption out of that mistake, which is wrong. And it really annoys me that I put misinformation out there. So what I'm going to do is make not only character videos explaining how everybody got their vision, like I keep doing and I will continue to do probably forever, but I'm also going to redo the series of like Genshin lore completely explained through Gnosticism kind of thing. But I'm gonna make each of those videos a little bit shorter, cleaner, and to the point, and make it more clear to understand and separate my assumptions from the actual fact. As well as there's a few times in my videos where I want to branch off and I don't when explaining Gnosticisms, or I do branch off and I forget the main point I was talking about. So I'm gonna make a bunch of little videos which are gonna branch off in all directions, because that's how Gnosticism is, to explain absolutely everything I possibly can. And I'll make sure each video is kind of little, so when you're looking for specific information, that video will cover just that, and you don't have to worry about wading through a bunch of other stuff and sorting through it to find the specific data you're looking for. Like if you want to understand the Hydro Sephiroth, like specifically, there'll be a video just for that, as well as how the Tree of Life works by itself, or who is a Demiurge, or who is Sophia. Like all of that will be small little pieces, small little videos in themselves, which will be aligned in the correct order of timeline as how it's supposed to work in Gnosticism, and also showing how it perfectly compares with Genshin. Like I'm not altering words, I'm not changing anything, like it literally aligns word for word. Genshin is mirroring Gnosticism. Genshin is not taking liberties and altering things. Sometimes they can add extra steps in the blank spots or add their own story on top of that, like add yokai and other things into the mix. However, they're not really altering from the story or changing things in any way. Like since the beginning, it's literally just mirroring Gnosticism, word for word, story, the events, the people, everything is the same. It's the same rules, the same everything. So like, I'm not gonna assume that this is Gnosticism, but they're gonna do this other thing that has nothing to do with Gnosticism. No, it's Gnosticism, so they're gonna continue to follow the story and do Gnosticism. That's why I'm telling that whole story. It's not my opinion, it's not my assumption, it's not my predictions. It's just literally me telling Gnosticism and showing that so far it aligned with Genshin perfectly, and therefore let me continue to tell the story so you can see what's probably gonna happen in Genshin. Like, the odds are that that's what's gonna continue to happen in Genshin, because the story has not deviated at all. It's just extra layers on top of it with things like yokai and other stuff, like I said, and filling in the blank spots, like I said. So I'm not psychic, I'm not predicting these things, I'm not a good guesser, I'm not a leaker. I'm just telling you what is said in Gnosticism, and then showing that that's exactly what Genshin's doing and gonna continue to do, period. And I will show you sometimes where Genshin tries to hide stuff and they try to code stuff so you don't actually see that that's what this is, as well as I'm gonna change the visual representation a bit, unless it ends up not looking as good as I'm assuming it's going to look. And I have a few more little videos in mind, so stay tuned guys, because those are coming out. I'm literally working on one right now as I'm making this little video. Anyway, the video should be out soon, and then I'll start working on the next one right after that to catch up on other character videos, and then I'll start working on the lore videos and stuff like that. But anyway, thanks for watching guys, and I hope to see you next time.